Welcome to the iMIS 2017 New Features and Enhancements Overview video. In this release of iMIS, we're excited to announce new features that will elevate your members' engagement levels, improve your business processes, enhance your website's overall data security, and limit your time spent in the iMIS desktop so that more of your regular business processes are performed on the web. The first new feature we're going to cover is called scoring. iMIS scoring is a way for you to easily determine who is engaging with your organization, how they are engaging, and at what level. To do this, you can create scores based on criteria that are important to your company. For example, the out-of-the-box score formulas are designed to calculate an individual's or organization's overall engagement formula. Each formula is comprised of components that make up the score. The overall engagement score is calculating an individual's score based on their number of donations, community subscriptions, committee memberships, event registrations, number of community posts, online purchases, recent logins, and their volunteer attendance. These score components can be calculated and weighted differently so that you are able to carefully craft what the score is really reporting about your members and donors. The two formulas provided out of the box can be modified to better fit your company's needs. With the Scoring Plus license, you can create your own formulas, truly allowing you to take full advantage of everything iMIS scoring has to offer. Individual scores can be seen from profile pages, and overall scoring statistics can be seen from the overall and organization dashboards. Contact-specific scoring information can be reviewed from the overall dashboard, and organization-specific scoring details can be reviewed from the organization dashboard. These dashboards are just two of the many new dashboards now available. Next, let's talk about the many security enhancements added to iMIS. In an effort to maintain PCI compliance and strengthen overall security in iMIS, several security-related updates were implemented in this release. System administrators can enforce password expiration, password reuse, and session timeout requirements to all administrator and non-administrator users separately. Setting a password expiration timeline means that your users must update their passwords on or before the date that you specify. Enabling password reuse means that your users will not be able to use previously used passwords. The number of previous passwords that cannot be used is specified by you. And enabling session timeout means that your logged-in user session will automatically log them out after the number of minutes specified by you. These standard security measures help keep your valuable customer data safe and secure. The next security enhancement is called multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is being introduced to provide PCI-compliant sign-in security. Each time a system administrator logs into iMIS, they are prompted to enter a security code. Without a valid security code, authenticated access to iMIS is prohibited. Additionally, a scheduled task called PCI Data Retention Cleanup has been added to process automation. When this task is executed, outdated credit card data is removed from the database. You are able to schedule this task automatically by defining the number of days in which this data is retained. These and other industry-standard PCI-compliant security enhancements help to keep your valuable customer data safe and secure. Now let's go over the functionality that is migrated to the staff site from the desktop. We've been busy migrating desktop functionality over to the staff site in order to eventually eliminate the need to access the iMIS desktop. There were many features migrated, so we'll only cover a few here. Now let's begin with what was migrated to the community section of the staff site. Staff users can now manage activity tasks that have been assigned to them from the community dashboard's My Tasks tab on the staff site. Staff users can also manage and assign tasks for individual users from the Call History panel on their Activity Profile or History tab. Within committees, we've added the ability to add, edit, and delete committees, as well as manage committee rosters. Next, let's review what was migrated to membership. Here you can see that you are able to add and manage billing products directly from the staff site. This allows you to easily define and create product codes for products that will be billed or collected by your organization, such as membership and chapter fees. Billing cycles have also moved from the desktop to the staff site. After you've created your billing products, you can navigate to the billing cycles window. From here, you are able to define who to bill, what to bill, how the bill will be presented, and how and when to bill fees. Now let's go over to fundraising. Gift items previously known as distributions can now be managed directly from the staff site. Edit existing gift items or define new ones that your members and donors can donate to. Next, let's talk about events. You are able to define continuing education units based on event attendance for registration items and program items. When enabled, you are able to award these education units to event attendees and also define how many credits attendees earn for each specific function. In addition to continuing education units, conflict codes were also migrated from the desktop to the events section of the staff site. Conflict codes allow you to prohibit event attendees from registering for two programs that are happening at the same time. In addition to time-based conflicts, you are able to establish conflicts between programmed items based on other factors that may be unique to your event. Finally, the next feature in this release of iMIS was developed especially with your staff and volunteers in mind. We know that too much valuable time is spent creating reports and queries just to perform everyday business processes. In order to help you alleviate some of that stress, we've added over 100 pre-built SSRS reports, queries, and dashboards to iMIS. Reports such as distribution performance analysis, event certificates, and outstanding dues balances by member were all added to the staff site along with many others. Please visit the iMIS 2017 help site for a full list with details of the new reports. In addition to new reports, there are several new dashboards. These dashboards were added to help you review high-level details about various aspects of iMIS. For example, the Moves Management Dashboard displays major donor statistics, giving amounts, and donation revenue for your organization to better understand and enhance your fundraising capabilities. The Individual Events Dashboard was updated so that you are now able to run several new reports directly from the dashboard and also print registrant tickets. Two other dashboards, AutoPay Membership and AutoPay Fundraising, were also added to iMIS if you are using AutoPay. We encourage you to visit the iMIS 2017 New Features and Enhancements page for more information about what else was migrated and also to review the many other enhancements made throughout iMIS. Additionally, make sure you review the upgrade changes before upgrading to this new version of iMIS. Thank you for watching.